In this video, we'll take a look at some of the additional options available to you when you're configuring due dates in Enate Builder. To learn about the other standard options available, check out our other explainer videos on due date flavors and methods. The due date method from a custom date time field allows configuration of rules where the end users in Work Manager supply the date time value for the due date calculation. Specify a date time field in the rules here, and at runtime, the value set for the work item will be used. Note that the datetime field you set for the calculation must be available on the custom card for that work item. This will allow the end user to set the datetime value and for the due date calculation to then be made. Please note that the custom field value selected must be of type datetime. If a value for the field is not specified, the system will use the default value set on the custom data field in its place. This could be because the user does not fill in a value, or the field does not exist on the work item's custom card. Let's take a look now at some of the settings at the foot of the due date rule pop-up. Whenever the due date calculation results in a value that would have been at the very end point of a working day, for example Friday 5 PM within a 9 to 5 PM working calendar, enabling the Move to Next Morning if End of Day toggle button means that the system will adjust to instead return a value for the first working moment of the following working day, for example Monday 9 AM. Similar to this, there's also a Move to End of Day toggle button available to you. When selected, the system will take the relevant due date calculated based upon the rule setting, for example add 5 working hours to start date, and will then set the due date to be the end of that working day. For example, if the system calculates the due date of 11 AM on a particular day, clicking this attribute automatically shifts the value to the end of that working day. The sequence of the logic here is important when understanding how datetime values are arrived at with this method. The logic sequence is as follows. First, the method calculation is run. Then it's adjusted by the defined number of days, hours, working days, or working hours specified, whether that's directly specified or provided via a custom data field. Then, if the add wait time option is enabled, that additional wait time is added on. Then, if working hours or days are being used, the system ensures the result falls within working hours for the calendar defined, moving to the start of the next working day if precisely at the end of a working day. And then, finally, the due date is moved to the end of the working day calculated.